Yeah, Tom, we're giving you work today.
Yes, I know.
Just
Sorry,
a little
just
extra.
30
We're
seconds.
just going off.
Mhm.
Right, it's up to you.
All right, now.
Yeah. Going on. Right, it's up to you.
Now.
Hey, Falcon Nation, welcome to another edition of Falcons Cornered. I'm very excited to be here today. I don't know why, but I am. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert. I'm always excited to be here.
Well, I'm excited to be here.
Hold on now, let me finish my introductions. I'm just saying I'm excited. I'm telling everyone I'm excited to introduce everybody, too. The good guy that know the call is standing for. Behind the camera, the SID, Tom Ferguson.
And I'm not in a daze this week.
Yes.
I actually don't feel like I am.
Well,
Who knows what'll happen?
I had the day off yesterday, so I feel...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did nothing. I did no homework. I did no work. So
You're busy.
I'm fresh.
You're busy. Work, and homework.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes.
But you did get to go.
I watched my polar bear become a district qualifier for golf.
Big time,
So
big
just,
time.
2 years of only golfing for 2 years. He's now a district qualifier. He got his qualifying score.
This is big news.
Yes,
And I believe they're at Elkview Country Club.
Yep. So he
Yeah.
he is on to district play. So he was excited. I promised him when he had a couple holes up. I was like, listen, he likes to go to the Olive Garden.
Okay.
I would prefer not to go to the Olive Garden. Nothing against the Olive Garden, but if I was to choose to go somewhere else, I would go somewhere else to eat.
Right.
So I gave him a little, if he qualified when he was on the fence, I was going to take you to the Olive Garden to celebrate.
Dangling that carrot.
Run it around.
That's
However,
okay, whatever it takes.
I talked him out of not going to the Olive Garden. So that was even better.
He pulled the rug out from under
But
him.
no offense to the Olive Garden, because I said his mother offered to take the order takeout or something.
Right, yeah.
So he wrote that offer, and I said, let's do that, because then I would save some money.
Sure.
And then I said, we'll go one day for lunch where I can get the soup and salad.
Love it.
Lunch thing.
Sure.
And stuff too, so yeah,
Feels weird. I haven't worn the
dressed
powder
up today.
balloon in a while.
Yeah.
No, it's clean.
Yeah.
So if that's dressed up, then yeah, that's dressed up.
Yes. So, but we love the Olive Garden on the Falcons Corner.
We do.
Right.
Maybe
We
we'll
love
have
all
to
the
go
time
up there and
Yeah.
maybe we get some sponsorships. Really got to start hitting the big time ones. They're the ones with the big money. We
Right.
don't want to. We like our local businesses. They already do things.
Yes.
Olive Garden
It's
can
time to
probably give
expand.
us an olive branch.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
It
I
would
like
be.
that. That's
All right,
good.
yeah.
That's good. Let's talk about men's soccer.
Men's soccer.
Yes.
2-0.
2-0.
2 big wins.
It's off to a good start to the Zach Shiptosh era. at Lackawanna
It
College.
is. I think that might be the first 2 in a row that we've had since we started men's soccer here.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a delayed start to the season.
Right.
Coach Zach got hired a little bit late in the process, so he's filled the void that we've had through the years.
Right.
Off to a 2-0 start. I think we had Lehigh Carbon in Delaware County.
Yep.
And this weekend, or actually tomorrow, or today, as this is
Right. On Wednesday.
On Wednesday, they will host Penn State Scranton.
Yep.
Before moving on to playing CCBC Catonsville this Saturday.
Yep.
So
Good.
some good things. And
Tom, will that game today be live streamed? So if you're watching this at the 10 a.m. premier time, you can check out. It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock
I
start.
I have to supply people to work the game.
4 o'clock start. Shouts to Memorial Stadium.
Awesome, good. And then Saturday, are they on the road?
They're on the road at
Yep.
CCBC.
And any streams will be posted, of course, on our Facebook. But Robert Jarvis Humphrey, Athlete of the Week. Tom, what was his line?
He had 5 goals in 2 games, including a hat trick against Delaware County in the first half.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's great.
So he's rolling.
playing well.
Yep.
And we knew that coming in he would be. Just needed to get him here.
Yeah.
Get him here and get him training. All the paperwork, all the logistics out of the way. He's on the
Right.
field. He's doing great in the classroom.
Yep.
And leading the Falcons to some wins, which is
Right.
awesome.
And I got to get to one of their matches for the first half of the first half. For their home opener. I had the dog with me, so we couldn't
You
stay.
can't stay long.
Can't stay. He has to go to the bathroom. We
That's
don't want
it.
to do that.
We can't do it there.
No, don't want to do it there. But I got to get to see them in action. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
But you could tell that.
Watch
they're
some of the
coached.
live stream. Very organized.
Yep.
They're very organized, which is good, and tips off to Coach Zach and Coach Brendan.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So hopefully they'll keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Get the 3-0 after today, and then get to the weekend undefeated.
We hope so.
Good.
Yeah.
Volleyball had their one win, and then haven't won since. But and this is like a big but. They are extremely competitive in each of those matches.
They got swept at Morris, but they came close.
Yeah.
Like they came close to taking a set or two. It was within 2 or 3 points in every set.
25-23, and we said it last week, and not Coach Pitzman, not the softball team, but Coach Morgan with the volleyball team really making Lackawanna volleyball relevant again, which is awesome because we had a couple down years. Really putting in the time and effort in, and again, a lot of these girls just started playing together 4 weeks ago. Yeah. So I think they're going to peak at the right time towards the end of the season.
Yeah, they're playing really well. And Saturday against they play Saturday. Northampton on Saturday. Yes,
yeah.
I'm sorry. They looked really good against Northampton.
Yeah.
That was the first. I got to sit next to the big guy.
Yeah.
Dr. Larson.
Dr. Larson was doing libero tracking.
Yes,
from what I understand.
And we got. Some nice reviews from, Mr. Larson too. So,
good.
They looked like a well-coached
Yeah.
team. And
I heard Coach Morgan's pretty intense.
Yeah, and we really haven't
I already knew, but
had like cohesiveness on the court.
Yeah.
And we're subbing. We played with the libero. It was real college volleyball. So
great to see.
It was very exciting to see. It was awesome. So they are volleyball.
They're in action, since this is airing Wednesday, they're in action Tuesday night.
Right.
They're going down to Harcum, taking on the Bears.
But they're home Saturday.
Home on Saturday against Harrisburg area Community College, which I think is usually pretty good in volleyball. So.
They are, 12 o'clock. And the one with Harcum on Tuesday is a big one because they're a region divisional opponent.
Okay.
So they'll be someone that we'll see in the playoffs potentially.
Yep.
Before we actually host them and County College of Morris on October 11th for a tri-match. But we can talk about that in 2 weeks.
Right. But it seems like we're getting into like every Saturday there's a home volleyball match.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And again, there was a nice crowd here at the Student Union. For 11 o'clock, match time, there was still
our students
some nice turnout.
Are awesome.
Yeah.
And like I think they love having the buzz, and they have a lot of value in their interest in being a Falcon.
Right.
So
and I think it helps too is like, and we'll even go back to soccer like real fast. Like we have a baseball player playing soccer, so there was a bunch of baseball guys at the opener, and then we have a basketball woman playing volleyball.
Okay.
So all of her teammates are coming out to support her. So I like having that.
I like having it too because it makes them want to come and see their friends. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So of course we live stream our home game.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have.
You can't watch the Harcum stream if you're watching this today because it happened already.
But. So I won't even mention that it's on their YouTube channel, but they have their things on their YouTube channel.
They told us they do.
Yeah, so if for some reason you're going
back,
yes,
you can go back and watch.
Yeah,
yes.
Like if you
we're not predicting anything that you're going to watch.
If you're watching this before this airs,
yeah,
you can watch the game tonight. How's that?
You can.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to predict if you go back and watch it on their YouTube channel after the fact because we don't know what's really going to happen.
Yeah.
We think they're going to play.
Yes.
That's all we know. We think they're going to play.
Fingers crossed. And Tom, I did see there's some esports stuff happening. I always go to you and did I see some kind of qualifying?
They had qualifying matches over the weekend for the NJCAE. I am told that I will be getting schedules soon as to when their actual in-conference play
he must
starts.
reveal them on the show, I'm sure.
I think that's what it is.
We'll
I think he's waiting for the invite. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right, so there was some esports action going on. That's good, and I'm sure
they went
all
undefeated.
Fans,
they won Rocket League, one in Super Smash, one in Valorant 2, and that's a good start for the season for them.
Good. And Tom, one more question before we go to break, because did we touch everyone that's in action, right?
No. Well,
football. We're gonna say that for after.
But we still have women's soccer too. Don't forget.
Women's soccer opening up against Penn State Scranton.
On the road at Penn State Scranton, the same time the men are home against Penn State Scranton tomorrow. Or 4 p.m. on Wednesday.
Right, okay, good.
And then they're in action at home. They get their home opener on Friday. I believe we have it against Hartford.
Community College, 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
At Shouts.
At Shouts. Okay, good.
All right, good. And that's good for me to know, too, since I have to schedule them.
All right.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It is.
All right, are you talking to Robert Jarvis Humphreys?
I'm trying to. I contacted Coach Shiposh to see if I can get Jarvis in for an interview sometime today, since obviously they'll be training.
So there's a good chance you may be talking to him in the next minute or so on this show. If not, it's just going to be us two coming back.
Yeah, just be you guys, which which is fine.
Which is fine. I mean, everyone loves Robert Jarvis Humphrey, but, you know.
I think they love us more.
If I do talk to him, I'm going to see if we can just shorten it to just Jarvis, if we need the Robert in there. Because
Okay.
I've heard him called Jarvis by a couple different people.
Alright,
so I'm going to see if we can just
But
do
I
that.
like the Robert Jarvis Humphrey.
I know, it's like that 3-name thing, and there's
Yeah.
like, it's got some
Yeah.
It's like a law firm, right?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Robert Jarvis and Humphreys. Maybe he's going to be a lawyer. That'd be something.
That would be
tells you
something,
that.
yeah, well-
The foreshadowing is incredible.
Well, maybe we just helped him with his career.
I think so. That's what we're here to do.
Yes, exactly. All right, hang tight, everyone. We'll be back in the Falcons Corner. Take flight.
Imagine the innovator you could be tomorrow with an innovative education today from Lackawanna College. Our Level Up program puts high school students on an early college pathway for an easier college transition and faster degree attainment at a dramatically lower cost. That's why Fast Company named us one of the world's most innovative companies. With an education from Lackawanna College, imagine where you'll be tomorrow. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
Hey, it's Tom Ferguson, Sports Information Director for Lackawanna College, and we're talking to our Lackawanna College Athlete of the Week from Lackawanna Men's Soccer, Robert Jarvis Humphreys. Now, what do you prefer to be called? Because that's a lot of names.
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
My middle name.
So we'll just go Jarvis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jarvis here with us from the men's soccer team. What a start to the season last week with 2 games. You get 5 goals, had a hat trick in the first half against Delaware County, and I think most importantly for you guys, you got a couple victories out of it as well. How did it feel? I know you guys have been practicing and training really hard in the summer and the beginning of the fall season. How did it feel to finally get out on the field and compete in an actual real-life game situation?
Honestly, it felt great. We have been putting in a lot of work, like before, like the season, the
Sure.
preseason. I've been putting in work during the summer, during spring season, even before spring season. I've been working. Also, I've been like working on my injuries and stuff, my mind, my mental strength, everything. So it just feels great. I just want to keep on like striving, going for the best, scoring more goals, helping my teammates. Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep it moving. I mean, you guys, I noticed when I went to a practice, very organized, very, everything kind of moving with purpose. And then even in that first, you scored the goal with what was in the 20-something minute or whatever in the first game against Lehigh. Up to that point, too, again, organization, everything, but great cross comes in, lands on your right foot, and you just kind of punch it right in.
That was straight from the training grounds.
Yep.
That's something we've been practicing for like 3 weeks. Like coach would take 5 of us and just do only finishing, and happened in the game.
And it paid off right then and
Paid
there,
off.
right? And then you get the second goal in the second half against Lehigh. You also had Kevin score a goal.
Yeah.
And then how about Darlin at the end of the game
That
too?
was fun. That was crazy.
Getting that game. And what was it like for you guys to have kind of that home atmosphere too? Because you had like the baseball players there supporting Darlin, obviously supporting you guys too. To have that kind of that kind of fan support behind you.
It was good because usually soccer don't get that kind of support.
Sure.
And right now, like we're spreading the word that soccer in Lackawanna is something. We're gonna make it better over the games, but fans gonna come out.
Yeah.
The volleyball girl is gonna come out. The football player is gonna come out. Even commuters gonna come look at us.
Right.
Because right now we just want to get wins.
Yep.
More wins.
Yep. And
We were supposed to play PSU Scranton tomorrow, but the game is postponed.
Yep.
So we're gonna play on Saturday in Maryland versus Catonsville. So,
I think that'll be a good test for you guys too.
and we're hoping for the dub again.
Yep. That's a good team that when they played last year, they kind of showed their strength. I think you guys will be able to compete, but you guys had a road game just last Thursday too,
Yeah.
down at Delaware County, and that one you face some adversity in. I mean, you scored 3 goals in the first half, but they come back. What's the mindset in the team when they come back to tie the game? What's kind of going through your heads to make sure you find that winner later on?
We just kept on grinding. I was playing like forward and defense for like 20 minutes straight, and Coach Jack is just on our backs. Let's go. We gotta like keep the lead. We gotta win that game, and the win felt great because you know when you like work for something, how it feels. That was a feeling.
Yep. And so you guys were able to win 2-0 so far in the season. As you mentioned, tomorrow's game, or Wednesday's game, we should say, postponed with Penn State Scranton, but playing Catonsville down in Maryland on Saturday. What's your experience been like with Coach Shaposh so far this year? I know he was the assistant in the spring semester and then kind of got elevated to head coach. What has it been like working under him and kind of having him kind of take the reins and everything?
Honestly, like since from the day I met Coach Shaposh, I said like he's the guy. Like his IQ of the game, like how serious he is. Like you can't do anything like out of the way with Coach Shaposh. And like he be on my back a lot because he knows the potential I got and so on. I've been mad a lot with him, but it's Coach Shaposh.
Yeah.
He wants his players to go to the next level. And the fact that he knows I want to go to the next level, like move on to D1, then become a pro, he be on my back a lot. Like this morning in practice, I didn't have a good practice because, you know, Coach Shaposh.
You have those days, and Coach is there to remind you of it sometimes, right? But he seems like a guy who, like you said, knows what he's talking about, has all the experiences that he's had.
Coaching and playing experiences in Germany and Brazil. So, you know, that's 2 huge soccer nations.
Right.
So
right. And obviously that knowledge has kind of come forth for you guys as well. So, Jarvis, where are you from originally?
I'm from the island of Dominica in the Caribbean.
Right. And then how did you end up here at Lackawanna College?
Coach Rudy actually scouted a bunch of us from the country.
Right.
But we went back home because of COVID, but I'm the only one from the country, right? In Lackawanna College
that's
right now.
That's stuck around. And
I went back home because of COVID, but I came back for spring 2022.
Yeah. And then, you're still technically a freshman, right?
No, I'm a sophomore.
Are you a sophomore? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in your sophomore, but this is your first season, obviously.
No, I played in 2019.
Did you play in 2019?
Okay,
so even some of the kids that played back, Jerry Borowski, one of them, he's a guy that's still sticking around because of the COVID year. So what was that like coming back in the spring of 2022, thinking you're going to see a bunch of new guys, and then you see someone that was on the team from a couple of years ago? Was that kind of weird for you?
No, not that weird.
No.
Because like I like getting to know new friends, new teammates.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere on our team is like a pro atmosphere. We play JUCO soccer, but it's a pro atmosphere. Our coach is like, to me, he's a pro coach.
Yeah.
And we got like 15 players on the team. At least 8 want to go to the next level.
Yeah.
And you know that's a plus for every one of us.
Right. Absolutely. So what are you studying here at Lackawanna College?
Business administration.
So what do you want to do with business administration? What do you see yourself trying to do in your career, other than playing soccer, obviously? What's kind of your goal as well with that?
Okay, like after my soccer career, I want to like go into like marketing or management.
Yeah.
Have my own businesses and stuff. Like I want to run at least 5 big businesses back in my country.
All right. Awesome. So big plans.
Yeah. Always big.
What was it about Lackawanna College that kind of sold you on it? What was it about this place, this area, whatever it might have been, that you were like, okay, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to be a part of.
Honestly, I didn't know much about like Scranton, and so there were 2 of my friends who went there before me, Fitzjolly and Montel James. And I saw like how much they excelled in their soccer, and I said that I want to go there. If they could excel that much, I could like be the 3rd one.
Right, yeah.
You know? So I said that I want to follow my friends' footsteps and just continue excelling in my soccer and in my academics.
Yeah. Was it a bit of culture shock when you stepped off the plane or whatever it was, and kind of saw the area, and maybe the wind's whipping around, it's a little colder?
I felt kind of cold like the first few weeks, then I got used to it.
Yeah.
But It is all right. I'm used to the cold right now. I don't like it, but I'm used to it.
You'll deal with it, right?
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
What is the thing? So what's the thing other than maybe your family or your friends from home? What's the thing that's missing that Scranton doesn't have? That maybe you're missing there? Is it home cooking? Is it,
Definitely. I miss the food. I miss like the Caribbean parties.
Yeah.
Like in life to like attain your goal, you gotta step out of your comfort zone.
Right.
And right now, I'm not in my comfort zone.
Right.
It's fine. I mean, I wanna achieve my goal like within 5 years.
Sure.
So
what's the camaraderie like on the team right now? Like you mentioned, you guys are very almost professional in a way, and how you kind of approach it. Are you guys close? Would you say with
we're
each
like
other, supportive?
we're like a family.
Yeah.
Everybody is everybody's friend.
Yeah.
Like the 15 of us, like 14 hours of the day we're together.
Right.
The only hours of the day we're not together is when we're in bed.
Right.
We're always together. Like I just like the brotherhood in the team, and that's gonna keep us going.
Yeah.
Because we're brothers on the field, off the field. That's a good thing.
Who's the player that kind of breaks the tension? Like things are maybe running hot. Everybody's kind of feeling pressure.
That's Jadil. That's the keeper.
So he comes in with something that breaks everybody up, makes everyone laugh. Is he kind of that kind of person, or the
you
support?
also got Willis Smith from England. He's very, very funny, and his accent, like, it makes everything funny.
What's it like having someone like Willis on the team, who is obviously soccer, especially in England, is very different from what is football. It's the only thing over there, so it's like almost built into his DNA. What's it like having someone like that on your team?
Honestly, Willis is quality. Like when you see him play and the position he plays, center defensive midfield, you could see he comes from England. The way he plays, he's quality. Right now, he's like nursing injuries and stuff. Sure. But I spoke to him because he's younger than me and stuff, like by 2 years. And I just told him, just be patient. There are times like this in soccer. Because right now, I'm not 100% fit, but I'm still trying to go hard. He's kind of like, bro, I'm injured. I'm not giving my best performance and da-da-da. But I told him, bro, that's part of soccer. You got to just have mental strength. You got to be mentally strong. Yeah. Just keep on going. Because honestly, Willis, with 2 years on the coach Posh, he's gonna be top notch. Yep. I'm telling you.
Well, Jarvis, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations on winning Athlete of the Week. We hope to see you guys have more success throughout the season and hopefully get a couple more W's, get some more goals, obviously, and really, like you said, make it so Lackawanna soccer has arrived, is kind of back on the map. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more here on Falcons Corner, back with Mike and Danny after this. Take flight.
Oil and gas jobs are back. Are you looking for a life-changing experience? Lackawanna College's School of Petroleum and Natural Gas can put you on a path to a lucrative career in the production and delivery of America's energy in just 2 years. Choose from 2 degree programs or 2 certificate programs with internships that give students real-world and practical experience in the field. Lackawanna College will give you the education you need to build a career in this exciting industry. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College. Apply today at lackawanna.edu.
We are back on the Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, the good guy they know. I'm going to switch it up. The SID behind the camera, Tom Ferguson, and then the good guy to know, the co-host.
That's all right.
I went
save the best for last.
We just got to keep it.
Yes.
Keep it fresh.
Right. So, of course, it's fall, so we can't close a fall show without talking football.
Correct.
Went on the road to Georgia Military. Tom had some troubles at the Lehigh Valley Airport. He was delayed for a little while, and he got no sympathy from Coach Bardini, who spent 22 hours on the bus.
Stopping at 2.
I stopped complaining.
2 buffets.
Yes, 2 buffets. Well, they're football guys. They're hungry.
Yeah. I stopped complaining very fast in the text chain.
Yes, and stuff too. But Tom did have some hiccups. I would have lost my mind. I would have drove home and said, "I'm not going."
It was when they said they didn't have a departure time. one point, I was like, I'm not getting out of here.
Right.
I'm going to stay here forever.
And you're not going to get to the game.
But we ended up getting down there, and obviously the game, the result wasn't what we wanted, and certainly not what the players wanted. But it's a great facility down there, Georgia Military, and it's cool to kind of see the old buildings and all that. And there are no clouds in the south, by the way.
Yeah.
Only when it's going to like a storm.
No cloud cover.
It's like,
And then it clears up.
right. And I've been to Tom's been to Disney. Like I've been to Disney many times. Like you wake up and there's not a cloud in the sky, and then like at 1 o'clock it pours for like an hour, and then there's no clouds.
And then it's gone again. Yeah, there's no clouds. So I had plenty of sunscreen. Top of my head got kind of
you're a little raw there.
little red.
I
little
did
cooked.
see you on the live stream though. I did see you sitting
I was standing up there.
Yeah, I did see
I was trying to take stats on the iPad, and that thing overheated within 5 minutes of the first quarter. So that was fun. So I had to kind of go the old Joe Paparelli method,
Joe likes
write
to
everything
write.
down.
You had a great trip.
Yep.
What the hell of 36 hours?
And I'm not making excuses, but it's a tough ask for our Falcons to be on a bus for 22 hours.
It is.
And then finally get to your destination, have a meeting, your walkthroughs and stuff at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night in the hotel
play the
parking
next
lot,
morning.
and then got to get up early and then play against a very, very good Georgia.
Yeah,
Military.
I think they were as advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's value in that too, because it was an 11-12 matchup, and it was every bit of that.
Right.
They're every year they're competitive. They're no different than us.
Right.
You know, both of us don't get the love I think that we deserve at times, which is why it's a little bit lower. But they're quality. I mean, they're a good program.
I'll tell you what, despite the loss, if you saw the rankings that came out Monday,
Right.
Lackawanna College was number 14, so we only dropped to 3 spots. So there's still that respect across the country for the program, even despite a loss like that. So
because of who your losses against,
Yep.
how good they're playing. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, there were some good moments in that game, and some guys, played well. And there's some other moments where, I'm sure some of our guys might want to get some plays back and stuff too.
Sure.
But it's a learning experience. It's a long way to go.
Absolutely.
One game can't define the season.
Right.
Correct.
And I did, talk to Coach Pardini Sunday. I was here doing my homework.
Oh boy.
And then Coach Pardini came in right from his trip, and he came in and, in Coach Pardini style, gave his adjectives on how he felt the game went.
Absolutely.
And but he quickly reminded us that Georgia Military will have to do the return trip.
Next year.
Nope.
No.
this year.
That's right.
This
We're
year.
doing them twice.
And even though it
Forgot
was
about
1 million degrees playing field surface time, it may be 1 million below zero
When they
Georgia
get here,
Military
right,
comes up
that's
here, right? So it's going to even out. So we'll see.
I forgot it's a double this year.
We'll see. We'll see how they fare. When they don't have to sit on a bus for 22 hours and they could just sleep in their beds and
Big
play
difference.
and stuff too. So that'll be a real test for Georgia Military. I'm sure they're looking forward to it too. Because hopefully they'll keep it rolling, and then we could be upset people, and then see what happens after that.
Yeah.
But they are back again this Saturday on the road, 4 p.m. Sussex.
Region 19 Bowl.
Yes.
Let's go.
I love it. Not the Gulf Atlantic.
Yes.
Just
And
the
that
Region
is-
19 Bowl.
There is a stream for that, right?
Yeah,
Tom?
there's it's not an official school stream, but it's a company out there that does like high school sports in
Okay.
New Jersey, and they do all the Sussex games.
Okay, cool.
So they'll have that on their YouTube channel. We'll have that on our game notes and on our game preview on the website. So
That's good. And I'm sure they're looking forward to just a couple-hour bus ride.
Yeah.
Instead of a whole day's worth of a bus ride.
75 minutes.
Yes. Perfect.
Not
So,
even a couple hours. It's great.
best of luck. I know we have meetings. We all have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Tom has stuff to do. Tom's got to soak his head in something to get rid of that
Just
burn.
dumping an aloe as I show off my bald spot there too.
But
Protected it though.
best of luck to all our Falcons competing this week. Make sure those on the road are traveling safely.
Yeah.
Check out our live streams.
Get some W's.
LackawannaFalcons.com, Lackawanna Collins. Tom, I went on to Lackawanna College, LackawannaFalcons.com/live.
yes,
That's the website.
yes.
I went on it to watch the end of the soccer game that was home, and I couldn't get on. Is it user error?
I couldn't even.
I don't want to say it was user error, but it might have been. No, there are tabs below the main player on LackawannaFalcons.com. There's a tab that's live upcoming, and then there's another tab that says on demand.
Okay.
And then if you click over to the on demand one, you should be able to kind of scroll through a list of games that we have played, and you can watch
That was my
anything
first
that
time
there.
attempting, and then I was like, I couldn't get the name, the stinking thing right anyway. So then I went on and clicked it. So we'll figure it
So
out.
Sounds good.
I don't want to say it was user error, but
No, because
sorry,
I don't
Mike.
make mistakes.
No.
I was having someone else log in for me.
There it
That's
is.
what it was.
That's
And they're like, I can't figure it out. I can't get it. And then I was like, all right, don't worry about it. So, all right, best of luck to our Falcons. All of our updates, schedules, results on our website. Keep Tom busy. And then all our social media posts. Anything else?
Yeah. Let's go Mets. Playoffs.
Well, listen,
We're not talking about it, but they made the playoffs.
We clinched the playoff berth,
which is huge.
on
First
Monday,
time.
which is
That's
great.
it.
First time since 2016. So
And
I'm
that's
very
we're just
excited.
leaving it there.
However,
Let's just leave it there.
However, they need to win the division.
I know, but
They just need to win the division.
just happy that they got that right now.
I'm not happy.
One step.
Nope.
One step. I'm not celebrating it. And Scherzer got his 200th win, which is big.
Yeah, but he's only had a handful with the Mets, so that doesn't. I don't care.
Help us get to the playoffs. Listen, negative Nancy.
Listen,
I'm not
I'm
celebrating.
older than you.
Yeah.
I've been a Met
You
fan
sat,
longer than
so
you.
you sat through more.
I know what's going on here. They need to win the division.
They do. But I think I did hear an interesting stat. It's only the 10th time they've qualified for postseason play.
I know, it's so bad.
Sad. I didn't realize that until I heard it last
And
night. I'm like,
and the Jets on Sunday.
I'm a Giants fan too, no, baby.
The Jets coming out of nowhere. I actually flipped the game off for a second, and then I got my alert on my phone that all right.
It said turn it back on.
There's a touchdown happening.
Yeah.
Let me turn back on. Watch the onside kick. I don't know what to do with myself.
All
It was fantastic. All right, we all got to go. We'll see you next week on the Falcons Corner. Take flight.